I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that you probably struggle with this too. So tomorrow I'm off work, which is great, but I currently feel like bed rotting all my free time away. But doing that keeps me stuck in a cycle. I don't want to do that anymore. It's important to rest and take it easy and make time for no plans. I've already done that for several hours, and me continuing to do that is not making me feel better or more replenished or more energized. I'm just feeling this sense of dread that I'm neglecting things that I should be doing and that I'm capable of doing and that would benefit me. I'm guessing you've struggled with that before too. Well, look, it's 11 o'clock. I am going to take 1 hour to do some things that I've been procrastinating on. I'm going to keep this running in the background, and I have my pumpkin scented candle on for motivation. Okay, so there's an absolute mess around me, and I have so many things that I want to get to. What should we do when we feel this way? Well, something that you should consider is that you are a human being and you do have physical limitations, meaning you cannot physically do every single thing at once. And you are limited by energy. Eventually, you have to sleep, so you can't just keep going until everything is done, despite your urge or need to sleep. Just take a breath and tell yourself that you can only do one thing at a time, and that is okay. Even if you have 20 things to do, if you only get to 3 of them, that means you only have 17 left. And then you'll keep building onto that, and then eventually you'll have 5 things left, and then 3 things left to do. You see what I mean? So the first thing I'm going to do is some things for work that I have to finish up / pass off in preparation of my day off tomorrow. I'll put this here so you can see it. I did not know that the screen went black. There was a spider on my floor, and I almost stepped on it. I'm terrified of spiders. Sponsor me, Home Defense. And when there's a spider, I always take a long time to recover, and I can't pick up their bodies. Like, I have to use a vacuum, but my room is very messy. That's part of what I was going to do. Oh, now I'm just scared to touch the floor. Yes, my fear for spiders is very irrational, and depending on where the spider is, it can be pretty debilitating. I've had some moments. Alexa, let there be light.
Okay.
Oh, I can't believe there was a spider. So now I'm gonna put things in my hamper, clear my floor a little bit. I went on a trip, came back and did not unpack, so I'm going to release my clothes from my suitcase, put my suitcase away. This is just going to give me a clearer surface area on the floor to move around. I set the auto lock to never turn off this time, so you should be able to see this. Okay, so I mostly cleared my floor, and I unpacked my suitcase, put stuff in the hamper, put clean clothes away. Now I'm gonna make my bed, because my bed is not made and it's messy, and it makes everything feel less fun, a little harder. When the bed is made, you feel a sense of accomplishment and cleanliness. It's better to do this at the beginning of the day, and there's like several minutes until end of the day, but you know what? It's still not too late. Okay, so things are already feeling much better in my room. I have a lot more floor space. This was previously all covered with stuff. I still need to get some trash and some dusties, and those are a bunch of pictures I've been meaning to put up for a while. And this is some donation stuff, but this was all covered before, and now I can actually walk on it. Now it is time to tackle this. This has been physically in my way for a while. It's so helpful. It's a drying rack. I have a lot of clothes that I can't put in the dryer because the dryer will shrink them. It's like so many of my clothes though. So that's why I got this whole dryer rack, and it has been so helpful. But I need to actually take the clothes off of it. So I'm gonna do that now. I have like less than 10 minutes, so let's get on this. Okay, so I've officially gotten everything off of the rack. Now it's on my bed, and what I do from here is put everything in its place, whether it's on a hanger in my closet or folded in my drawer. I'm gonna fold this up and put it against my wall first. So my 1 hour is up, and let's see how I did. Basically, I finished a work task, I made my bed, I cleared a lot of my floor, and I got that thing down, my stuff off of it, got that to the wall, and now I categorized all the clothes that were on that hanging rack or drying rack. Now, I did do a load of laundry before I left for my trip, and certain things that were able to be machine dried I just put on this chair because I didn't leave enough time to put them away before my trip. The rest of the stuff was air dried. So basically I have a full load of laundry put away. So basically from here I can either decide to be done for tonight, put all this stuff to the side, or I can use this momentum I've created and keep going. But I can keep going to any extent that I want. So if that means putting away one pair of socks and being done, then that could be it. And if it means finishing the whole thing, then I can do that. Or if it means only finishing a quarter of it, then I can do that. I think I might end up doing something like that. But I'm gonna use this momentum and energy to continue what I was doing. This time I'm gonna play something entertaining while I'm doing this extra little momentum bit. Before I had nothing playing, it was just silence and a timer. Focus. And I've done that. So now I get a reward. I get to be a little frivolous, a little fun, a little crazy, and I am going to play something while I do however much I do. It is 12:32 and I finished all the clothes. I put them all away. It's completely done. I decided to use that momentum to just finish the task. Now I will wake up with it all being behind me. Incredible. Like it was gonna get done anyway, and it could have been later after it caused me more stress and frustration with it taking up space and it being something on my mind that I have to do. But instead, I just put it behind me and it's done. And I used the momentum I had from my 1 hour challenge to propel me through. Oh, I might as well just finish it, because I didn't decide at the beginning that I was gonna finish it. At first I thought I would just deal with the pants, then I was like, well, I might as well do like underwear and socks and stuff, and then I was like, well, like the shirts right there, I could do that, and then I'll just leave the stuff on the chair, and then I was like, it's just a small amount left on the chair, I'll do that, and then I did everything. So give yourself a minimal challenge, and then if you get momentum from that, use it. That was great. Here's to rotting in peace. I have to go to bed now. Bye.